Guys, JBuzzsaw79 here with my next book. This will be the Priestess book for Mage Wars. So, yeah, here we go once more, right? Alright, so, let's see if we can hold her up here for you. Alright. So, there's the Priestess, okay? I'll try to do this again within 8 minutes. That's kind of my goal always. But so yeah, the first thing is here. She only really has the 3 cards to start out with. Essentially, dropping the Vampire Girl here, and then putting the Divine Interference on, and then next round casting Bear Strength, and then activating the Divine Interference, basically. The whole reason then, basically, is, I mean, I know you're paying 12 points for it. I get that. It's very expensive, but you are dropping, at that point, ideally a 7 dice, 2 armored, 15 health monster that can fly. So if they put up walls, she goes over the top, so you can't defend against that. And obviously she has built-in Vampiric, so you drop this on their mage. And then they have something to deal with. So yeah, I played a doubles tournament. It was highly effective. So keeping it in here for right now, I really like that. So yeah, then my next I have 2 Luminous Blasts. Just because it's 5 dice attack, and I'll add the 2 Pillars of Light. Just again to try to deal with some of the ethereal stuff. Maybe if I hold it like this, maybe that would be. Yeah, we'll try it. And I add 1 Geyser in for right now, just try to deal with some of the burn conditions. Playing with 4, as you can see, of the Consecrated Ground. Deals 1 damage to non-holy, and then you get regen 1 with holy. Just because there's a lot of, especially against the the Siren is really the one I hate the most because of the frickin' train becomes hindering, so that would be the way to counteract it, kind of. And the other one, Trans, of course, I handed him Michelle Ba, and 2 of the Pillars of Righteousness. I haven't decided if I like these or not. I just thought that, you know, 4 dice attack, yeah, it dissipates and it goes way after 3 turns, but it could potentially do a lot of damage, especially to non-living creatures. This will tear apart necromancers fairly effectively. For only 9 mana. So 2 Guardian Angels, 2 Grey Angels, mainly just because these guys are flyers and heal me in a pinch if I really need it. Freaking Guardian Angels are just really god awesome, I think. I really like them a lot. 2 Knights of Westlock, just because they are just dangerous. 2 Archers as kind of support. I do like having the fact that I got some range attack in there. Basically, because as you're trying to deal with this, you can plink them if you get it out, which is kind of nice. And then last of all, Aurora, Dawnbreaker's Chosen is in here. She is just super good against like zombie swarms or Beastmaster. I played her against a zombie, and I mean, she went through all day up until I started really bringing out some big hammers. She was untouched for most of it, so you know that was kind of nice. Ring of Asura, so that way you get 1 less for their holies and stuff, so I mean that's kind of nice. Plus 1 melee and range. The Crown of Protection, just to kind of build up some extra armor if you got nothing else going on, want to buy some time. Moonlit Amulet, of course, in there. Some shoes, because you know you don't want to move. You know, let's climb over the Belt of Regen for more healing. The leather pants, and of course the elemental cloak as well. I wanted to try out the bow, so that's why I threw that in here, because it's a 2 dice heal, but you can also attack with it. So if you have this on, it's 3 dice. Put the bring on, that's 4 dice for her. You put Hawkeye, you have 5 dice hit or 2 dice heal. I think, and again, it's one of those things I like to be quoted if I am wrong, that the now it does say if you heal with this, it is roll 2 attack dice, and I don't know, since it specifically says 2 attack dice, does Hawkeye increase that or any of her other abilities? Again, that's one of the things I'd be interested in. Since it's a set amount, I don't know if that increases it or not. If you do know, please let me know in the comments below. And I gave her the staff only because of the fact again with 4. Naturally, with the ring, it puts it to 5. It's a pretty good staff because a lot of damage, I think, for what it is. Of course, I threw in 1 bear. So I have the other one, a regen, double. Gators, I really like the gators. This is just kind of more of an afterthought. Throw on somebody else. Glancing blow, I really like. The fact that it is a novice and they lose 3 dice attacks. When you put out the big hammers, and like, dice. Like, no. That's 3. Divine Reversal is really good. That's helped me with a lot of people. They've been unsuspecting of Divine Reversal just because you take 2 less damage to start with. So if you have armor on, you might take none, and then you just heal 2 simply afterwards. So I think that's really nice. The lifelink is nice, especially like in this case if I throw it on the vampire, because it just heals 3 damage. So with the vampirism in this, she should never go down easily. Eye for an Eyes are in here because the freaking Paladin made them available to us, of course, which is really nice. Yeah, and you're a priestess, right? So you should really have some heals. So I threw the minor heals in because they're only 1 point, which allows me to put the, I forget the name of it, the other heal, the 3 dice heal, novice, into the other decks that really need it instead. Other heals, that's 8 dice on heals. So, I mean, there's lots of healing that the priestess can pump out, which is really nice. 2 dispels and 2 dissolves. I'm not running the Seeking Dispel. It's kind of a new concept I've tried. My last videos I explained it, but yeah, just to try to keep it without running it, to basically deal with what they put in front of me rather than try to cast spells to take up points to try to maybe hit something. One defend just because sometimes I like to be able to attack and then have this as backup so I can guard right away. At one point they got right on my mage and I'd move the vampire and I attacked with my vampire and they're like, yeah, right, or whatever. And I had another monster sitting back there ready to pulverize me, and I had then as my quick action I cast defend on a vampire and they weren't ready for that, so that was helping out nice. Teleport, lay hands, great freaking card with all these high monsters and yourself. 12 dice heals, great. Knockdown, always useful as well. I got a power strike in here for my last card for just a quick +2. I threw the Battle Fury in because of the fact that your next attack, they get another attack, so like on the vampire, that's like 14 dice with vampirism, so I think that's crazy good. And 2 of the force pushes in here to round out the rest of the spell book for the Priestess. So here we go. So that is my Priestess spell book. Mainly, like I said, just to drop that vampire on the first turn and then kind of respond to that, get the angels out, and then basically, since I'm flying, I can choose a lot of things. I can ignore them and basically just come through generally unopposed. But yeah, thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you did not. Comments are always welcome, as well as any subscriptions if you guys don't mind as well. So yeah, there you go. The last book to come up currently will be of the Warlock, which I'll be filming right after I get done closing on this one. So yeah, please look forward to more, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.